All right, let's kick things off with some seafood. The perfect way to bring elegance to your plate without too much fuss. First up, we've got seared scallops with lemon butter.
Ooh, fancy.
Very fancy. But here's the thing, Ruby, they're surprisingly easy to make. You just sear them to that golden brown perfection, drizzle a bit of lemon butter on top.
And voila, instant chef vibes.
Exactly, it's that balance of light, zesty flavours and buttery richness that makes them feel so luxurious. And honestly, they're a great way to impress without spending all night in the kitchen. They're, well, almost foolproof.
Okay, but here's the thing. Scallops kind of scare me. Like, it's easy to mess them up, don't you think? Or maybe it's just me.
I get that. Timing is everything. But if you follow a recipe, you really can't go wrong.
I remember this one time at this little seaside restaurant, they served me scallops. And oh my gosh, I felt like I was in a movie. There were string lights, the sound of waves. It was just magical.
See, that's the power of a good plate. When it's not just food, but an entire experience.
And let's be real, half the magic was probably the wine.
Fair point. Now on to shrimp scampi. Picture this. Plump shrimp cooked in a garlicky, buttery white wine sauce.
Stop, you're making me hungry.
It's just 6 ingredients, 20 minutes, and you've got something that rivals any restaurant dish. And here's the kicker. You can serve it over pasta or just with crusty bread to soak up that incredible sauce.
So you're saying it's the perfect last-minute hero meal?
Exactly, it's quick, it looks stunning on the plate, and it tastes like you spent hours making it.
Okay, Eric, so you've impressed me with elegance and quick fix magic. But what about dishes that feel like a warm hug? You know, the cozy comfort classics. What have you got for us?
Well, Ruby, for starters, there's baked chicken parmesan. It's one of those classic recipes that never goes out of style. Imagine tender chicken, coated with crispy breadcrumbs, smothered in marinara, and topped with all that gooey, melted cheese.
Ugh, stop, I'm already sold. And you said you can make it ahead, right?
You can. You get everything prepped earlier in the day, and then when it's time to eat, you just pop it in the oven. Easy, no stress.
That's genius. No frantic chopping while you're trying to have a conversation. Just set it and kick back. Love that.
Exactly. I actually made it once for a date night at home, and let me tell you, it totally set the mood. Low lights, soft music.
Oh, fancy date vibes?
Well, sort of. It was more relaxed, cozy. We paired it with a simple green salad and some garlic bread, and it just felt, complete. It was one of those meals where you don't even want to rush through it.
That's the best. Like the kind of meal where you're halfway through and you're already thinking, man, I nailed this.
Exactly. And speaking of nailing it, honey garlic chicken thighs. Sweet, savoury, just a little sticky, and so flavourful. They're kind of effortless.
Effortless is my love language. So what's the move here? Serve over rice, noodles?
Both work. Jasmine rice is a classic, but peanut butter noodles take it to another level. Either way, it's comfort food that's just elevated enough to feel special.
Okay, I'm already picturing the leftovers, like the kind where you're sneaking back to the fridge at midnight for just one more bite.
Exactly, it's that kind of dish. Simple to make, but so memorable.
Okay, Eric, we've covered cozy classics, but what about when you want that same warmth in a vegetarian dish? Something memorable, like mushroom risotto. Can it deliver date night vibes?
Absolutely. Here's the thing with risotto. It's creamy, rich, and feels so indulgent. But at the same time, it's comforting. Like a warm hug.
I'll admit, risotto always intimidates me, like that whole standing and stirring forever thing. Seems intense.
It can seem that way, but it's actually more meditative than anything. The key is patience, and a good glass of wine while you stir.
Now that is a tip I can get behind. Wine makes everything better, right?
Exactly. And the thing with mushroom risotto in particular is that the mushrooms and parmesan give it this deep umami flavour. It's satisfying in a way that, honestly, you'd hardly miss the meat.
All right, you've sold me, but let's talk about something a little more decadent. Lobster mac and cheese. Classy comfort food, am I right?
Oh, definitely. You've got the richness of the cheese, and then the lobster just elevates it to a whole new level. It's indulgence at its best.
Okay, so I've got to tell you, my friend and I tried to make lobster mac and cheese once, thinking we were like gourmet chefs or something.
Oh no, this sounds like it's heading somewhere interesting.
Let's just say the kitchen looked like a hurricane hit it. Pasta was everywhere, the cheese sauce, a total gluey mess. I think we even managed to overcook the lobster. It was chaos, but honestly, we laughed so much eating the disaster that we didn't even care.
See, that's the beauty of cooking at home, right? Even when it doesn't go perfectly, it's still special because of the moments you create.
Exactly. Plus, it tasted pretty awesome. Mess and all. I mean, it's cheese and pasta. How bad can it really be?
Fair point. And that's the takeaway, really. Whether it's a perfectly crafted risotto or a chaotic mac and cheese night, it's about the experience, the memories, and just enjoying the moment.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And on that note, that's all for today, folks. Thanks for joining us on this culinary adventure. We hope you were inspired to bring some of these ideas to your own table.
And remember, whether it's fancy scallops or a messy mac and cheese night, the best part of any meal is who you share it with. Catch you next time.